Well, hello, everybody. I apologize. It has been way too long. I think it's been about 2 months. A lot has happened at the Como household. And first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the subscribers who did reach out and just kind of check in to see how things are going. Things are going well. Recently, my age is showing. My back went out, my lower back. 9 years ago, I had a laminectomy. Laminectomy? I think I might be saying that. I hope I'm saying that right. But basically, it's a form of back surgery where the surgeon kind of goes in and cleans up the some of the discs in the lumbar position, which is the lower part of the back. 9 years ago, I was, for the most part, not mobile at all because that lumbar part, I couldn't walk, and it was a fight for me to figure out what was going on. Nobody really knew what was going on. We finally found a different specialist, and that specialist said, "This is what's going on. Let's get in there and get you taken care of." And man, they went in there and they got me taken care of, and it was a day procedure. I got home in no time. I was up and about, walking, playing with the kids. But they did say that it was like a 9-year, 10-year solution, kind of a band-aid, if you may. So my back went out again, my lower back, and man, that it brought back all the memories of what it was like just to lay down or being on my back. And at that point in time, we had a 12-year-old. So 9 years ago, our little girl was 2, pushing 3. She was tiny. She was very tiny, as opposed to where she is right now. And that scared me a little bit. But you know what? I have such an amazing support group, from friends to family, even my colleagues, my coworkers. I've moved around to a different department at my full-time job, and man, I will tell you, I absolutely love my colleagues. It's very weird to say, but I do. I love doing what I'm doing. I'm getting the support that I need to support me, so I can support my family. And that's kind of the big thing with them. They're very culture driven, where if they're not treating you well, they know they'll figure that out eventually, because they want the best to come out of you. And at least that's what my manager preaches. And I can't say enough about my manager. He's such a cool guy. Very, very cool guy. Anyways, I just wanted to give a special shout out to some of the people that did reach out. Aaron from Minnesota, thank you, man, for checking in, touching base. I've missed coming into the studio, recording something off the cusp. Man, I've got 2 people or 2 guests that I have recorded. One of them's edited up. One of them's about to be edited up. With my back, I just wasn't even able to get into the studio, stand up and spend like an hour or 2 hours in post taking care of the editing work. I've been able to get in little by little to the studio and do some of the editing. Thank goodness for medication. I do have a meeting with a surgeon this week, and then the following week I have a scheduled MRI, just to kind of look inside of me and see what's going on. There's some other things going on, apparently. That's the difficult thing with being adopted. If you're adopted out there, you know what? I feel you. The big thing with adoption is I don't know what my medical history is. It starts with me. So I'm more or less a first generation American. My mom and dad were American. They flew to Colombia. They adopted me. They brought me back here. But in regards to the history of the health history, I'm the first here. So my kids are kind of looking at me and seeing how they're going to start breaking down. And then my daughter and her husband, they have our little Penelope, who's our granddaughter. And, they're wondering, what does that science look like for their daughter? Obviously, they know what mom's DNA looks like, but mine, I don't know. So for the most part, I've been super healthy. I don't get sick very often, which is awesome. It's just now as we're rolling into 50, big towards the end of October, this old man right here turns 50. Things are starting to expire. The warranty is definitely coming to an end shortly, and it doesn't bother me at all. I am so lucky and fortunate to have you guys. I love the support that you guys are giving me through your feedback, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, whether you're reaching out at info@pastforwardnow.com. I absolutely love it. So thank you guys so much. I just wanted to hop on here really quick, give you a status update on what's going on at the Como House. There's a lot more going on, but I just wanted to tease it. That's kind of what's happening on my side, what set me back. I'm going to be getting back into this. The next two guests that I already have pre-recorded, they're exciting guests. I'm super excited to launch those episodes. Here we are. We're mid-August right now, so I'm hoping I'll get that guest episode released and launched by next month, mid next month, and then we'll have the other one following that month. So September and October are covered. We do have some other locked in guests I am so geeked about, and I say that a lot. I really do. But each one of my guests has a special place in my heart because they were a part of my soundtrack, or they've done something amazing that just blows my mind on how they were able to overcome whatever challenges that they had. And that's what Past Forward Now is all about. We're here. How did we get from here to here? How do we navigate those speed bumps? And please join us on the navigation as we go through this together. I want to speak to you guys. If there's anything that I'm missing, if there's something that you'd like covered, let me know. I would love to talk about it. I would love to find a special guest that can come and talk about it as well in regards to their testimony, their story. So, but in the meantime, thank you again, Allie from Minnesota. I appreciate your support as a friend. Amanda in Minnesota, I appreciate your support as well. Matt, Aaron, the list goes on and on. Before I go, I did want to show you something really dorky that I did. So as many of you know, I love my Star Wars. I love it. I absolutely do. You probably can't see much of it, but around me are a bunch of Legos that are first generation Star Wars ships. So like this one, you kind of can see the AT-ST's feet. This one over here is the Millennium Falcon. Above my head is the TIE Fighter, the B-Wing, the Imperial Shuttle, the X-Wing, the TIE Bomber. And then behind me is, one of my favorite movies, Empire Strikes Back. And I'm sorry, I'm going completely nerdy on you. Over here, I have kind of a big wall of my Star Wars stuff, the Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. It goes on and on. Also over here, I have a lot of material that I'm supporting the guests on. So like take for instance, James Arnold Taylor, got to hang out with him for a little bit. He was on our podcast. Jat 365. It's a inspirational daily. It's basically every day. It just has these inspiring little quotes that help you through your day. Also his movie that he came out with, which I liked. It was a different kind of movie. I didn't know what to expect, but it's very much a documentary style movie. It's called Hidden Blessings. Love this movie. Fantastic. I bought that. And then one big thing is Billy West's big book, Voice Versa. If you haven't picked it up, please, I have it both on iBook, and then obviously I have the physical copy as well. He's going to be coming to Ocala, Florida, where I live. He's coming in next month, September. So we are excited to see him. And then one of our other guests who stopped by, who we had the pleasures of hanging out with, was Wang Chung, and we absolutely love their vinyl. It's a really fun vinyl. We love supporting our guests. We love the fact that they're here. Again, they don't get paid to be here. So they're here 100% free will, and they love sharing their adventures. They absolutely love it. And how they got from point A to point B, the journeys, the whole motto of what Pass Forward Now is all about. So I told you I'd keep it short. Sometimes I like to ramble. You know I like to ramble. But thank you guys again. I love you guys. Absolutely love you. Please, if you haven't, subscribe, like. That's the one thing that kind of keeps us in the circulation. If you've seen one video and you want to keep on seeing them all and you don't want them to disappear without you having to go into the search field and type in Pass Forward Now, just hit subscribe. Subscribe, like, send me a message. I would love to hear from you. Trust me, I read every single message, whether it's email or a DM or it's a message on the Facebook or YouTube, whatever it is. I'll definitely get back to you on that, on anything. Ask me a question. I might not know the answer, but I'll sure try. All right, you guys. I love you guys. Take care. Thank you so much for the support. We will see you at the beginning of next month. And I'll have another episode that will be fairly short, but then mid next month will be the release of our next guest. Really fun guy, super, just a blast from the past. He's done a lot of things. He's continuing doing work, but I'm excited to share his story with you too, right here on Pass Forward Now.